Okay, today it's called DYNAMUN. It's, I forget what it stands for, it's an acronym, but basically the school that Ellie works for is a private school, and they have big activities every year. One of the things they do is this Model UN. And it's not just their school, it's all the other nice schools from all around the entire country, actually. And they all come to Taichung, to the school that Ellie works at, and they have this UN conference. And last year, I mean, I have to admit, I have kind of high standards when it comes to partying and stuff like that. I'm not very easily impressed. I mean, very, very rarely do you see a party in real life that's as cool and fun and legendary as the parties you see in movies all the time. But I have to admit, last year I was there doing the photography for the event, and I was blown away. Like, this is a high school. They were partying their asses off. Like, they had a huge, enormous area that was being held in. It was actually in the basement of the school, which by American standards you think, oh, a school basement doesn't sound very cool. It's quite a different thing here. It had a huge stage set up. They had live music. They had brought caterers in, so literally one entire wall of that room downstairs, which was an enormously long wall, was nothing but tables full of food, top level food. And they had a different area set up along the back wall where it was nothing but like a bartender basically mixing drinks and this and that. They even had the drinks that had the fog coming off the top, and people with like neon colored glow in the dark paint all over their face and crazy costumes. And they had a party host. They had come down from Taipei to kind of host the party, and she was setting things up and pulling people up on stage, and had this all sorts of like activities down at floor level, and it was just kind of crazy and like, what the fuck, and it was really fun. I couldn't believe that the after party for Model UN at a high school was more badass than a majority of the private parties held in like clubs in most downtown areas or something like that. I mean, it was pretty amazing. So anyway, Model UN is happening again. The DYNAMUN is happening again for this year, and it's actually going on today. The party and stuff starts later. Right now is the Model UN stuff, but I'll be heading up there to take photos again, and probably some video. I'll vlog and kind of show you what it's all about. See, they're still setting up for the DYNAMUN thing. People are still just now showing up. I wanted to kind of give you an idea of what the room looks like when it's not full of people. When I said this is in the basement of the school, but the schools are nicer here, I meant it. Like, this is the entrance to the basement of the school, right here. And back there is how you get to the hallways that lead to one of the many rooms that this party is in.
1, 2, 3.
I've got to get out of there for a minute so I can go get something to drink, but the party actually isn't as good this year. It kind of sucks, to be honest. I mean, it's better than most parties, I guess, but it's not anywhere near as good as last year's party. This is the school, the very front. This is like the courtyard. This is the front of the school. All right there. And then you go through this building, and it's a primary building, and then back behind this building is another courtyard with another building behind that courtyard. And of course there's a lot of floors underground. The party and everything's happening 2 levels below ground, below this AstroTurf grass right here. But oh yeah, and here's the bell tower. Clock tower, bell tower, whatever it is. It should be the bell tower, but last I checked they removed the bell, and who knows when they're going to put it back.